All right, y'all, we're going to take a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad and see just by looking at it if it has, well, we're going to diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so Boudoir low click syndrome is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. And this is bad, although it seems like this is like the norm, but this is bad. And what this metric means is we're getting fewer than 6 out of 100 women to click somewhere on our ad. So it's basically a number of people that did not scroll on by. And we care about people clicking somewhere on our ad because when we know our ad got into their brain, and that's the only chance that they'll buy from us. So we literally need to max this number out, get it as high as possible. And unique CTRL under 6% is actually not normal. It's the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, the 3 PCM. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we got our universe taking shape here. BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. And we do it by just duplicating the ad that has BLCS, duplicate it, treat it with Boudoir Pico, can run both the old and the new in parallel, and keep whichever one running that has the best metrics, which has always been the one treated with Boudoir Pico. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, our Boudoir Facebook ad now has pre-click alignment, and we'll know that because unique CTRL will be above 6%. Pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Well, this is when unique CTRL is greater than 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser. So we got our universe, BLCA with BLCS, caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Treated with Boudoir Pico takes about a week. And we achieve pre-click alignment, making us a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost, unique CTRL above 6%. So in my residency, went out and found an ad, Boudoir Facebook ad, tested it. Their unique CTRL was 4.3%, so under 6%. So Boudoir low click syndrome, yes, BLCS is present. I duplicated it, treated Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So our ad get into like 7 out of 100 women's brains instead of 4 out of 100 women. And this is cold audience, same audience settings. So we found out they're wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, now they can decrease their spend by 3,700 bucks a month, pocket that 40 grand in the first year, and still get their ad into the same number of women's brains as the original. Next part of my residency, went out and found some other Boudoir Facebook ad, tested it, 1.39% unique CTRL. So I was like, all right, under 6%, BLCS is present. And then I went and treated it, I duplicated it, treated it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and got it to 9.13%. So, okay, so we found out that's 84% of ad spend every day, every month was being wasted. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, they can literally decrease their ad spend by 8,400 bucks a month, pocket that, so save them 100 grand, only spend 1,600 bucks a month, and get their ad into the same number of women's brains as the old ad. And finally had a patient, his original ad was 5.03%, okay, unique CTRL, so BLCS is present. And then again, duplicated it, treated with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week. And okay, got it up to 15.35%. That's higher than most people's retargeting, and this is to a cold audience. So we found out he was wasting 67% of his ad spend. So instead of spending 10 grand a month, he can now spend 3,300 bucks a month, save that like 80K in the first year, and get his ad into the same number of women's brains. So what I've seen from actually being in the hospital is the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its, of their ad spend. I mean, we can see the average here, 37%, 84%, 67%. The average of that's like, between 50 and 60%. So the average wasting $5,000 a month, 60K in the first year. And that's the average. So, all right, we're going to check this out, see if from our kind of diagnosis, see if we believe this as BLCS or not. So we're going to start from the bottom. Yep, we got the low click cluster mistake. So this is the false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we're trusting that everything that Facebook says for us to fill out is what we should fill out. But what actually happens, the actual consequences of this is way more women scrolling by our ads than necessary. Our ads not entering their brain, our unique CTRLs under 6%. And it actually allows Meta to serve more ads per unit time. That's why Meta recommends us fill all these things out, because it makes Meta more money, makes us less money. So we don't want to do that. Now, looking at the photo, looking at the creative. Yep, this still looks like an ad mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is, well, this is what everyone else is doing, so everyone else cannot be wrong, can they? Well, every Boudoir Facebook ad I've seen has BLCS. Well, the ones that have not been treated with Boudoir Pico yet and that are going to a cold audience, they all have unique CTRL under 6%. So they're all have Boudoir low click syndrome, BLCS. So consequences of making the looks like an ad mistake is that we're going to have more women scrolling by our ad. We're wasting all that money. Finally, we're going to look at the see more headline. It's the first 2 3/4 lines on Facebook Newsfeed Mobile. This is the only text that people see when they're scrolling down their newsfeed. Let's go Boudoir session giveaway, transfer free Boudoir Temporary on Christians. Boudoir tip. All right, so yeah, we got a lack of context here. Literally the only piece of context is transform your confidence right there on the second line. So the false belief that caused us to make this mistake is, well, that's kind of how we've seen Boudoir Facebook ads set up by everyone else. So we might as well do it as well. But that's also the reason why everyone else has BLCS Boudoir Facebook ad or Boudoir low click syndrome, and everyone else is wasting like half their money. So yeah, my diagnosis, I do believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has a unique CTRL under 6%, so fewer than 6 out of 100 women are, pausing and clicking anywhere on here. And as a result, I believe this one does have BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. So if you are running more than 10 grand a month in Boudoir Facebook ads and you've seeing margins decrease because there's more competitors, dude, everyone that's got an iPhone is throwing up ads, profiles to do Boudoir photo shoots. And you finally decided, all right, you got to find more margin, get more profit in your business. And you've decided, okay, you need to do this now. Then on average, you can probably save you around 5K a month, 60K in the first year by treating your Boudoir Facebook ads that have BLCS, treating them with Boudoir Pico. And I am opening slots for new patient intake the last day of this month. My DMs are closed right now, but my DMs will be open the final day of this month. So reach out for new patient intake then.